Welcome back to my channel, and today we're actually going to be doing a taste test. I found this really cool cheesecake that is pretty much vegan. It's not specified vegan, but it is dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and I've never had cheesecake before, so I got the New York cheesecake. And on the back, it only has 360 calories per slice, but that's per 4 slices, and I cut into 6 slices, so a little less than that. It is a little heavy on the sodium and the carbs and the fat. Oh, don't get me started on the fat. But it is a gluten-free crust with tapioca and coconut oil, with safflower oil, potato starch, pea protein, and vanilla extract. So I'm going to try this for the first time ever today, and I have my lovely husband Michael here with me. And since he has a non-allergic mouth, he is going to try a piece. He's going to try a piece and tell me if it's anything like actual cheesecake, because you love cheesecake, right?
Absolutely.
What is your favorite flavor?
Of cheesecake?
Yeah.
Probably just original cheesecake.
Okay, so like this.
Like this, or if you had like a graham cracker bottom to it.
It has a graham cracker. Well, it has almost a graham cracker bottom. But here's what it looks like.
You want me to taste it first?
Taste it first.
And not say anything to it?
And tell me what it tastes like. Okay, my turn. My first ever vegan cheesecake. Smells interesting. Okay. I like it. Do you know what cheesecake is like? Oh no, I don't like it. I can't do it. Oh, I can't. What? Ew! It like congealed in my mouth. Oh, that was horrible. Is that what cheesecake is like? I'm gonna take it as a yes, because you just ate the whole piece.
For this in particular, flavor, like on the very first like touch of the mouth.
The tart. It's so
I
tart.
mean, so most cheesecake, I think, is not this tart. Usually there's way more sweet. I mean, cheesecake is a little tart, but not real tart. So something that threw me off when you mentioned that there was like a tapioca, like oil or mixture with some nature in there. I almost expected that, and maybe because I expected, like I associated with, oh, tapioca. I know what tapioca tastes like. I like tapioca. So I didn't, and tapioca is sweet. It's supposed to be, at any rate. This feels like it's a lot more, a little thick, but not that thick. It's not supposed to just ooze.
It was like thicker peanut butter. The longer it sat in my mouth, the gooier it got. It was bad. It's still in my mouth.
Cheesecake flavor is supposed to be in your mouth for a little bit. That was more tart than I like for cheesecake. Like
you ate the whole piece.
Because I had a little snippet of cheesecake, and I'm like, well, this doesn't do anything.
You know, you just went poof. You ate the whole piece.
Well, because if anything, that was going to give me the ultimate. You know, that was going to hit every portion in my mouth, and I was going to get the full. Regrettable. I wish there are things in life I wish I hadn't done, and that's probably one of them. But typically, I mean, even with like, you know, chocolate chip cheesecake.
There is a chocolate flavor. There is a chocolate and a strawberry flavor of this.
No.
No.
No. I am sorry. I'm sorry those of you that love fruit stuff and chocolate stuff, but that is not how you do cheesecake.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Um,
But is this close to cheesecake? Like the flavor and the texture?
the smell is there.
Okay.
I was convinced by the smell.
Okay.
However, I was not convinced by the taste. Did I mind the taste? I mean, I didn't gag like you did.
It was so bad. I don't like tart things, so that's probably why I didn't like it.
Well, even some cheesecake is tart, but usually,
New York style cheesecake, is that tart?
well, I mean, that's like asking, is New York style pizza like sweeter or more sour than
I don't know what pizza
Chicago-style
tastes like.
cheesecake? Well, that's fair, but
I know what my pizza tastes like.
to be fair, in my defense, I've never heard of New York cheesecake. I just know, look,
It's
cheesecake
vanilla.
is cheesecake, and that's cheesecake. But no, like for instance, cookies and cream, cheesecake exists, which is phenomenal, by the way. Did I expect it to be? No, but I mean, I expected.
There's a key lime too.
That's why it's tart. Is there key lime in it?
No, there's a key lime flavor.
It tasted almost like there was key lime in this. I mean, reasonably so. If you have a different type of cheesecake, you have original, cookies and cream, peanut butter, they're all going to taste different. But even with original cheesecake, I mean, for me, having had regular cheesecake, not vegan cheesecake, it's not this. And even when I compare my type of original vanilla cheesecake to cookies and cream, there's still a similarity.
I don't even taste the coconut. Like, there's the first few ingredients is creamed coconut and coconut oil. And then you've got the potato starch.
That might be what's
and there's vanilla extract. But I wonder if they may have added too much vanilla extract, because if you add too much vanilla extract, it can ruin things.
It can, but I don't even get, like, that graham cracker is no bueno.
I didn't even taste graham cracker. I just tasted straight blood.
I did. To be fair, this crust...
So you can get a bite of just the crust.
I don't want a bite of just the crust. That's about the best I can do. But it's a little... You can't see it unless you're in the plate, but, I mean, it's a little thick for your atypical cheesecake.
It's gluten-free, so it has to hold itself together. I tasted just the crust now, and that's not that bad.
See, I didn't like the crust.
It's a tapioca starch crust with brown rice flour, and then, it's got onyx sorghum. It's got that super thing in it. And then it is another potato starch and molasses and flaxseed. That wasn't that bad. That has flavor. But the cheesecake part of it is... Ugh. I got it from Whole Foods, in case anyone is wondering. I don't remember how much it was. I just saw it and I'm like, oh, cheesecake that I can have. Let's try it. If I ever don't become allergic to dairy, safe to say I will never eat cheesecake.
Well, that's really unfortunate, because then you could actually taste real cheesecake, and it's much different.
Does it have the same consistency?
No, because you have actual dairy in it.
No, I meant, like, is it still as thick as this? Like, the mushy, creamy... It's just mush.
It's supposed to be creamy, but you're still, like...
But is it mushy like that?
No, because the consistency is a little different.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a little squishy, but the thing that sucks about this, I think, is that, A, since you'd never had cheesecake, now you have a completely false impression of cheesecake, so that sucks.
I just wanted to know if it tasted anything like cheesecake, so I would know my expectations.
I mean, I do think it's definitely a little too tart for...
Okay.
I mean, this is tart, so...
They don't know what you're pointing to.
Oh, well...
This.
It's Blake's Hard Cider Grizzly Pear. Should definitely go check them out. They're local to Ohio, but it's good. I'm real picky about alcoholic cider. I love cider, and this is a really good cider. This is the pear. It's very tart, though. She don't like tart, so I do. I love sour stuff.
No, thank you.
This tasted actually a little sour to me. Not that it was like bad. I feel like what could have been possibly something great didn't pan out. I think it kind of flopped a little bit.
Well, out of 5 being amazing and 0 being trash can, What would you rate it?
If this were the last food on Earth and you had to rate it, what would you rate it? I'd probably rate it 5 if it was the last thing on Earth, because that's the only thing I can eat. But from having grown up with cheesecake and having had store-bought cheesecake outside of this, I gotta throw in a half mark here, so probably a 2.5. And that's just because like it's a 3 means that I could eat it and I would tolerate it. This is just below the mark of I can maybe tolerate it if there's nothing in my house, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to eat this if I had other choices for cheesecake, for sure.
I'm gonna rate it a 0, and it's gonna go straight in my trash can, because I couldn't even get it down, and I only had a little bit. I had a quarter of a piece, and it gummed up in my mouth, and my body just did not want me to swallow it. So I'm gonna give it a 0. Daiya, I know they make egg and like vegan mayo. I believe this is the brand, and that flopped too. I never recorded that one because I did it on a one-off with my mom. She just kind of gave me a spoon and was like, here, try this. And it was vegan mayo, and I almost puked. It was so bad. It was so tart, and it was just the consistency was weird. And my mom's like, it tastes just like mayo. I'm like, I don't ever want mayo in my entire life then. That's how bad this is. But I know they have a whole bunch of other stuff that is vegan plant-based foods. I've tried other plant-based foods, and I would not recommend this. So if you're looking for a cheesecake to try, I would not recommend. Would you recommend?
For anybody else that's got allergies or is vegan, I get that you want that option, and if you're purchasing this, you're wanting to try cheesecake, but I don't think this is going to give you a good impression of it.
I think this was around $6 or $7, so it is not that worth that much.
I understand again that this is vegan, but for $6 or $7, if you buy a normal, you can't have it, but if you bought a normal cheesecake is it's going to be probably about the size of this plate, and it's also going to stand to about here. You know, It's just like regular cake, except it's cheesecake. You do still want to go down, and it might be a little smaller, but you still got a thick cake. I think this really missed the mark.
Well, there you have it. I tried it. I hated it. This was another try me video because I haven't made try me's in quite some time. And I brought my husband on since he has the non-allergic mouth and can validate things for me. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I, again, do not recommend this, but I'm sure there's other cheesecakes out there by many other vegan vendors. If you liked this video, please like it and subscribe. It really helps my channel. And if you want to leave a comment down below, criticism or not, please do. Again, that really helps. And this is my husband, Michael, and I am Bridget, signing off. Have a great one. Toodles!
Crack it.